Hello, and welcome to the President's Update for November 18 through December 13. We've got a lot happening, and the first shout out to the incredible Sea Wingers who are killing it. Over 600 enrolled in October. They're continuing the momentum in November. We grew, a fragile statement, a tipping point for us back in the early fall, has now turned into a foothold, and I am so proud of our direction with continuous enrollment and building more positive enrollment. We are rewarded on both our enrollment and performance with grades of A through C, progression through completion and completion. That's SSI, the state formula. 3-year running average. Look at the November 19th FY20. We call this the true up right before the final numbers are out. We're up 3.66%. Excellent job by the team. Fun events on campus. Oh my gosh, Sesame Street brought to you by the letter N. And Rocky did a great job. Students did a wonderful job as well. Record 47 pints at the blood drive. Well done. We have a great spirit of giving here on campus. We are a wonderful hub for community conversations. This one, the Ohio Manufacturers, the OMIC is here, and was happy to say hi to them. Brad Gear, Dave Merring, and a group of students talking about Northwest State and the things we're doing in this area to help local industry. Lisa Beecher, strong faculty member with entrepreneurship, been to India, brought guests in for us to speak to. Here she is with a group of people, students, community members, making the pitch for the Entrepreneurship Forum. And I just appreciate what Lisa does both on campus and in Northwest Ohio. We're one of 15 states that are in what is called the National Adult Promise Program. Since Tennessee started a Promise program, kind of free college tuition targeted to high school students, some states are thinking, what are we doing to help adults? And they're gathering best practices at institutions and state policies. I'm part of that group. We're bringing that best practice to Northwest. And there's a group on campus kind of thinking it through so we can serve our adults better. The Ohio Trustees Conference of 2- and 4-year schools had the record number of attendance. Very appreciative to John Breidenbaugh and several team members that went. Governor gave a stirring talk. Really was good to see. We saw things on finances like SB 6, top issues of a board, Title IX, an area that's fast changing for us. So great conference. We also had fabulous attendance as well as participation, and I just really appreciate faculty and staff taking time on a Saturday for Discover NSCC Day. And some of the students that we saw, we've engaged earlier in other events and activities. So it's good to see that progression towards us as their first choice institution. Appreciate Robin and Audrey, who also piggyback, work smarter, not harder, and had Rediscover NSCC with a group of alumni coming to campus who universally said how things have changed and how well the campus is kept. Appreciate strong board attendance. Chair Laura Howe was there. And what was really powerful, a couple came and shared their journey from the very first class of NSCC 50 years ago. And virtually every rediscovering NSCC alumni brought a family member who's a potential student for us. So that's just super fun. We are out in the community, really just appreciate the work of admissions and counseling and the various people that do things out in the community. Here's a little cornhole action. I'm at the Defiance, what's called CIC. We do work with the Defiance Chamber at their fundraisers. Here's the Dueling Pianos Montpelier Chamber. Jim Dreyfus, Darrell Handy, Lisa Beecher, Brett Rogie at the Paulding Chamber. So great work there. Also out in the community, faculty regularly with team members out. Here they are at Liberty Center. And I think there's an R missing there. I'm going to say Miracles Child Care Center with Amy and the crew. Appreciate Todd and Connie for the Veterans Lunch, and we had strong board attendance. Very much appreciate Sandy Barber and Bob Hall being there. Todd spoke and just honoring our veterans from across multiple generations. Had a good transfer fair. That bachelor's bound, it's kind of like We Grew. It's a thought, it's taken hold. We're seeing more and more of those partnerships progressing, especially as we scale up our guided pathways. The faculty and staff opening ceremony, Robin and Audrey put it together. I had my nice hamburgers and took some pictures. It was great fun. We do need your help. We're 89.6. We'll try to go over 90 this year. It's really powerful when Robin and I are in the community asking other people to give when we say how strongly our faculty and staff support us. Cherry Street Mission graduation, and this was a little unique. It's my, I believe, fourth graduation with Cherry Street. Steve Robinson was there, so we had two presidents giving out certificates to students in CNC and machining and welding and call center and IT call center and digital literacy. Just a very powerful time. It's a real lesson on what happens when multiple partners get together and work towards a common goal, which is helping our students through education. I do want to wish everyone a safe and restful Thanksgiving break. Thanksgiving is the most driven holiday on the road. So I would just say wherever you're going, 5 minutes or 500 miles, just be safe, get a rest, and come back for a few more weeks. We have, according to CDC, potential for very harsh influenza season coming our way. I know I made my appointment and was at the Defiance Clinic last week. Felt the tail of that for a day or two afterwards, but I'm happy to have my vaccine. Really appreciate people stepping up for open benefits. We had a few changes this year, working through the Benny Logic software, getting it all done. So really appreciate people getting that in on time. So thank you. And just a reminder that Safe Colleges training, our online training, is due December 16th. I know I finished mine. I know that's something that I like to step up and make sure people know. I'm trying to be the first one done. Very happy to do that. I would add that we do online training very well, but it's very helpful every couple of years to bring in face-to-face training to support the Safe Colleges training. So I've asked Katie to engage Dee Stafford. She's done a great job. We're going to do some live training to support our online training because it's helpful to keep that top of mind. 25 Days of Giving is happening. I took a shot on the way in this morning right outside the library of people collecting. The magic date is Monday, December 9th. Again, just appreciate people stepping up and giving. We have Christmas for Kids, We Are STEM, the famous ugly sweater contest, and the non-competitive, but actually very competitive, holiday decorations. We also have an honor ceremony. We have a board meeting on December 13th, and on December 16th, we have emeritus and commencement activities. And that so appreciative to have that kind of last event so that we can do the and then take a break and get ready to go again. Well, that's all I've got for a very, very busy Northwest State Community College. Thank you, thank you,